안녕하세요, 스위치온입니다. 오늘은 아들은 자고요. 어쌔신 크리드 레마스티드를 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 흘러오는 중. 알겠습니다. 마스터드 눌러? 누르기? 이게 예전에 PC로 나온 걸로 알고 있는데 아마 새로 리마스터 된 것 같습니다. 뭐죠? 로딩 중인가요? 이거 데스몬드. 스위치온 TV 좋아요, 구독 한 번씩 눌러주세요. 감사합니다. 스위치
Used to
온.
be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the
그래픽이 뭐
beginning
좋아진
with the
건가요?
abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no
스위치가
ambition, no
기본적으로
direction, no
이렇게
plans for
고사양이
the future.
아니라서
What he
고사양이
did have was a
아니라서
heritage, one he chose
리마스터돼도
to deny.
이렇게 그래픽이 좋은
nearly cost him his
건지는
life.
모르겠습니다.
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything,
와,
to show us history the
2012년
way it
11월
really
20일 날
happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth.
24,000원이었고요.
We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
His name Desmond Wild. 뭐죠?
We're here.
7년 전 게임 치고는 그래픽이 나쁘진 않은 것 같습니다.
Let's go.
나도 뭔가 들어야 될 것 같은, 들어야 될 것 같지 않나요? 그냥 따라가도록 하겠습니다. 빨리 뛰는 것도 안 되고 그냥 걷기밖에 안 되네요. 안 가고 여기 서 있었냐? 가자. 넘길까요? 볼까요?
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
자동문이 열렸습니다. 고고고.
I think we're here.
뭔가 장치로 인해서 길이 열리고 있는 것 같습니다.
You must find the key.
Find key.
Son? Sir.
과거로 간 건가요?
Here we go again.
Here go yeah.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
옛날 게임 치고는 움직임이
So
좋은데.
naturally, you dropped me into the
뭔가
animus instead
리얼리티가
of,
있는 거지.
I don't know, making sure I was okay.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
위치 이동. 튜토리얼이 시작된 것 같습니다. 제가 제일 싫어하는 튜토리얼입니다.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
클라이밍 점프 누르면 되고요. 또 클라이밍 점프. 와, 엄청난 운동신경이네요. 왼쪽으로 가서 점프 점프.
Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
공중암살? 아, 다시 올라가야 돼?
All you have to do here is jump the gap. 어떻게 점프? be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
아, 이제 3개까지 구축된 것 같습니다. 치명적인 오페라 임무 시작 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Invitation,
Oh.
please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
1754년이네요. 애니머스를 종료하고 이메일을 확인하십시오.
Ladies and gentlemen,
어떻게?
you are requested to kindly find your seat.
At this rate, our last army fouled by month's end. And they were not cheap, let me assure you. Damn feminist beasts.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
내 자리 어딨냐, 내 자리.
My apologies.
나름 괜찮은 것 같은데요.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't
좀
tell you how
몰입도가 있는
happy
것
I was
같습니다.
to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
독수리는 잠깐만요. 검색이 저기 위에 있는 저걸 얘기하는 건가? 찾아서 뭐 어떡하라는 거죠? 포커스를 맞추니까 그냥 자동 활성화되네요.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may even
뭐 인적이 없는 데를 찾아서 올라가라고.
1,000 pardons. So sorry.
Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation.
걔는 왜 그냥 치고 가시죠?
Betty has brought more goods into our loft here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine.
이게 안 걸린다고? 야, 이렇게 사람이 많은데 이게 안 걸린다고? 이쪽에 다 이렇게 보고 있는데 이게 안 걸린다고? 거의 다 왔습니다. 다 온 것 같습니다. 저까지 돌아가야 되나요? 반대쪽까지? 아, 이쪽으로 들어가면 될 것 같습니다. 자물쇠 따기 시전. L을 움직여 빗면의 각도를 조절하십시오. 어쩌라는 거야? 네? 네, 문 닫고요.
And my friends know what I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
Long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But I'll away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent excuse. I hate a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean dan.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
이건 제가 낸 소리입니다. 오페라 공연장을 빠져나오십시오.
I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons? A man was killed in the upper balconies.
Oh my!
Nothing. We must keep looking. He must be in here somewhere. Please.
I can't get out of here fast enough.
PVP. 저거 아니야?
Order! We must have order! Order! We must have order! Order!
It happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing in there? Move! Move!
Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Him with him! Where are you going?
이렇게 쉽게 탈출하나요?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it
근데
first.
자막 처리한 게 되게 투박하네요.
You've seen
깔끔하게 처리할 수도 있을 것 같은데 색깔을 저렇게 때려놓고 하얀색으로 처리했다는 게.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
시퀀스 임무 완료. 저기 진행 내역 확인해서 저기 나오면 플러스 십자 버튼 눌러주시면 됩니다. 저는 밑에 십자 버튼이 잘 그거 눌렀더니 시작이 안 되네요. 아, 이게 아까 공중암살 실행을 실패했던 71%로 나오네요. 신세계의 여행 가도록 하겠습니다. 더 빠른 편입니다. 그래픽도 나름 괜찮습니다. 물결 표시 보십시오. 뭔가 느긋하게 주말에 편하게 할 수 있는 게임일 것 같습니다.
Moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
넘기겠습니다. 달려갈 수 있네요. 이쪽에서 도박도 할 수 있는 것 같고요. 해볼까요? 한번. 조각 선택기로 게임판에서 따라 조각을 이동시키면 다른 거. 뭐죠? 뭐 어떻게 하는 거죠? 뭐야 얘는 진짜 개박살 나고 있습니다. 이게 가서 줄에 있는 거를 다 띄우는 것 같은데 이쪽으로 와서. 조급하지. 이거 안 하니까. 어? 이거 어떻게 움직이는 거야? 전동 카메라? 아 진짜 이렇게 보여주지. 아 편하게 보겠어. 빨간 줄로 먹는 거구나. 야야 그게 아니잖아. 아 어떻게 하는지 대충 알 것 같습니다. 제 차례인데 다 따이겠죠. 진 것 같습니다. 도박은 다시는 안 하는 걸로 하도록 하겠습니다. 상부가판으로 올라가십시오.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with you.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be.
AT로 맞고 방금
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
칼이 나왔네요. 기도 무장이 기도 어떤 거지?
What's the meaning of this? Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
쿨하네요.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
오, 쿨레 진동하시네요.
Good day.
Good day. 저 정도 패기는 있어야 될 것 같습니다.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's got a rations again. You're not having second thoughts, are you?
he take his hat off.
뭐야? 이거 올라가야 돼? 아니잖아.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like your work.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
네, 좋은 정보 감사드립니다. 일단 가까운 쪽으로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 자니.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken it?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
역시 의사는 까칠하네요. 편견인가요?
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Follow me.
Oh, what do you want?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
선미에서 단서를 찾으십시오.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's got a license again. Claims we're not proficient for such luxuries. It's your right that you should face the man.
뭐죠? 이걸 주사해야 되나요?
Most curious.
진짜 바다 같습니다.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
이게 또 어떤 전개죠. 활성할 것 같습니다. 칼은 왜 주셔가지고?
Told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
It's me.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
태세 전환 보소.
We need those ropes secured. I told you this was madness.
On your myself. I'll fix your sail for you.
You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
겁나게 이제
Thank you.
쫓아오던데 넘어졌네요. 야, 72일 어마무시하네요. 스킵하겠습니다. 선장을 만나도 가보도록 하겠습니다. 야, 문 열어주고 만나라 그래야지. 대체 있잖니. 여기 있니?
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
올라가야 돼? 형이 또 올라가야 되니? 엄청 높습니다. 시간 이상을 갖고 이제 내용 시작이다. 모스터 이거 저장 없나요?
Master Kenway.
자동 저장.
By any chance, John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
자, 오늘은 여기까지 하고 다음에 이어서 이야기를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 나름대로 그냥 편하게 할 수 있는 게임 같아요. 잔인하거나 그렇지도 않은 것 같고 그냥 소소하게 재미가 있네요. 재밌게 보셨으면 구독과 좋아요 한 번씩 눌러주시고 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. 안녕. 내일 또 출근해야 돼서요. 감사합니다.